The U.S. Supreme Court just ruled on a case that essentially made it so that universities in the United States can no longer take race into consideration when accepting applications. Now, you might be thinking, isn't this a good thing? Well, here's the thing. People from historically marginalized communities, specifically Black and Brown, Indigenous, Latino communities, these people are less likely to get into university because they are less likely to be given these opportunities as kids and in high school in order to build up the skills in order to get into university, whether it's because of where they grew up or whether it's because of historical family education attainment levels, etc. And so previously, the law of the land was that a university could choose, it wasn't like forced on them, a specific university could choose to allow to set aside a certain number of spots in certain programs for people of these backgrounds. So for example, at Harvard and at North Carolina. And the Supreme Court today finally sided with some dude, Blum, who has been like, this is like his fifth lawsuit he's been trying to do this for years, get affirmative action overturned, because people were saying that this was biased against Asian students because Asian students would perform better on average, but because these spots were set aside for people who were not Asian, it therefore made it harder for Asian students to get into these universities. But like, these universities weren't restricting the amount of Asian students they were accepting into the programs. They were just saying, we're going to make sure that we accept a certain number of people from diverse populations to make sure that our education is diverse and our student body is diverse. And we're giving opportunities to diverse people so that more people can get these higher level educational attainment levels. And so they can go out and work in the world and they can have kids and have families and raise them for equal opportunity and giving people, the opportunity to succeed and thrive in the American dream. So it's not like the Supreme Court just ruled that we should be treating all races equally. The Supreme Court basically ruled that universities aren't allowed to give a leg up to people who were born in different situations. The universities are not allowed to give preferential treatment to people who may otherwise in their lives never get preferential treatment. It's not equality. It's definitely not equity. It is punching down on people. It is keeping people down and preventing people from getting the educational attainment that would allow them to have the life and success that you have.